This is the little ivory one. If you buy it, I get to come visit him. Look how cute he is. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Lori. I am the creator behind Stitch and Moan. I specialize in cute and creepy crochet plushies. If you are a returning friend, thanks for stopping back by, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'm kind of hyper right now, and I apologize because this is like totally not me, but today's Monday, it's President's Day, and we don't have school today. So if you're new here, just a little backstory. I homeschool my son. My plushie business, I have to kind of cram it into little spurts of time, little pockets of time where I can work on it. And today, since we have no school, the entire day to work. And I'm probably the only person on the planet right now who is like actually excited to work, but I totally am. But it is only 9 o'clock, so you know that could go by the wayside at any time. Anyway, so today I got up and I made my to-do list because there are a ton of things that I want to get accomplished for the month of February. I am not even gonna try to get it all done today. So the first thing I think I want to tackle is just looking at my Etsy shop and seeing what needs to go. I have several small items that are maybe a little too small. Well, not really too small to put in a box, but they're small items, and I don't want to put them in a bubble mailer, even though that's probably how my mice are going to have to go out. But anyway, I just have some small items that aren't really getting a lot of attention, and I think I might just take those out of my shop and just have those for my in-person markets and just have those as inventory and see how that works. So I need to see what listings are about to expire, and I want to make like a little last chance flyer to put on my socials. So I think that's probably going to be the thing that I work on today. And I also want to make some more mice because I have one in my shop right now, and it's a small little brown one, and he keeps getting favorited, but no one has bought him yet. So I think I want to make some more in like that gray blanket yarn that I have that has like the different colors in it. I think that's pretty much the only color that I have that I can use right now. I'll mess around and see. But anyway, I think the main goal for today is to work on some mice and work on a little flyer for what is going to be leaving my shop. So let's get into that. Okay, I'm back. I just made a like little flyer post kind of thing for my socials about the items that are leaving my shop. Some of them have already expired. They expired on Saturday, but I just said message me if you want one, and then we'll just figure out how to do that. So next, I think what I'm going to do is start making a few things that I want to add to my shop. Like I've been saying, I'm going to add some more mice, and then I made this really cute alien a while back that I want to add him, and I'm going to make another one in purple. I've got like the lime green. I'm going to do a purple one so I can have two. So I think I'll work on him too, and then have all of these new things ready to go for Friday, and do like a mini drop kind of thing. I guess I'm looking over here at like everything that I have. And then I think I made these from my reptile show that I did. I did 2 of these flower turtles. I know they're not my vibe, but it was a reptile show and they sell turtles there. So I think I might add these to my shop too. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to work even though it's very cold in here. I don't know how my hands are gonna work. So I don't know what I want to start with first. Maybe some mice. Let's do some mice. Okay, so I grabbed a couple skeins of yarn. I'm gonna do a few mice in this color. This looks really cute when it's worked up. And then I'm just going to do a couple of brown ones. This is the Cozy Occasion yarn that I get from Hobby Lobby that I hate because it hurts my hands. So I'm going to try to use it up and then hopefully try to find a different brown. And then this is Bernat. It's super soft and it works up nicely. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So this pattern that I use is from an account that I don't think is around anymore called Yarny Box. It was a free pattern on her website and I found it last year when I first started crocheting. And I think she's like, her website's down now. I loved her patterns. So we're going to get started on, let's do this one first. And I'll have to like try to find something to watch in the background. So I don't know if I can have that on while I'm doing, but whatever. All right, let's get to it. I just finished up at Michael's. I needed some stuff for a pattern bundle that I had an idea for. So I got 4 skeins of Big Twist Posh. They had so many colors to choose from. It's ridiculous. This is not a Michael's that's close to us. I had to drive for this one, a little road trip, since I'm off today. And they had a lot. It was annoying, to be honest. But anyway, I need to get back on the road now. I just wanted to pop in and say that I got the color Egg Yolk, which is like an orangey, and then I got the pale blue, and then I got the color Kale, which I've been wanting for a while, but the website said they were out of it. They were not. The color Kale, and then the color Mint Chip. So, all right, I'm going to get back on the road and check in another time. Good morning. It is now Thursday. It's about 8:30 and I owe an update. I wanted to do like a midweek update just to share the progress on the shop overhaul. But I was too busy yesterday. So we're doing this on Thursday instead. Tomorrow I am planning on doing like a little mini drop of some mice, and I have been making a ton of them. Like I said, this is the Yarny box. So I've got these made so far, the tails. I need to do their ears. And then I've got, this is the first one that I made, just the regular gray one. And then I have mice everywhere. I have these 3 that need their tails and their ears. And a good lint brush. So that's what I have as far as like what I've been working on this week. I'm pretty much have this pattern memorized now, and I can do it in no time. And again, I don't know if it's tension or just the yarn. These are both Bernat. There's a slight difference, but whatever. It's just how it is. Let's see. It's Thursday. My to-do list is starting to dwindle, and I've moved some stuff to next month because it's just not going to happen. Because last night I got a message through Etsy for a custom order, and that's all I can say about it. So it's a very personal request from someone who sent me a message, and I'm going to be creating something for them, and they have asked me not to post it, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to be getting to work on that and then finishing the mice ears. Another thing that I wanted to do this week that I've already knocked out was, if you're in the crochet community, you know that there has been a big thing in the past few weeks with the AI bots scanning websites for IP infringement. So a lot of creators are taking down their fan art and their fan patterns. So I already have 2 copyright strikes on Etsy from posting my Demogorgon. I have a lot to say about that, but I'm not going to. So just to be safe, I've already taken all of my character plushies off of my Etsy. I still have pictures of them on my Instagram and my Facebook. I don't know if I really need to take them off of that. I have no idea. But my Facebook cover photo for my business page had characters, and I wanted to make a new one for that just to be safe. So I did that, crossed that off the list. So today, what I'm going to be doing, and unfortunately, you can probably tell my mood is a lot lower than it was the other day. Today we have school, so I need to try to work on my custom order, get the ears and the tails made for the mice, and get the listing ready for that for tomorrow. Let's see what else. My loaf cats, which sell pretty good in person, that listing expired, and I think I just need to redo the listing photos because they were kind of dull. So I might do that today. I don't know. That might be pushed to next week. I'm really trying not to take on too much, and I'm not good at that because I want everything done. I think today the main focus is just going to be finishing the ears and the tails on the mice when I can after school, and working on the custom order. I guess I should get started on that. So I'll check back in when I have something done. I am back. It's later in the day, and I have some things done. I made a bunch of mouse ears, and now we need to get those sewn on and just finish off the tails on some of them. So I think we're gonna get to that. Yeah. And then also today, my customer paid for her custom order earlier, so I can officially get started on that. I did a little laundry. We watched a couple of documentaries for homeschool today. I'm going to work on these ears, and then I have to go to the grocery and make dinner. So I'm crashing hard right now, you tell. But anyway. All right, well, I'm going to get going on these ears and the rest of the tails and get these mice ready for tomorrow. So I will see you later. Hey guys, I'm back. It is Saturday afternoon. The sun is shining. It is a gorgeous day out there. I wouldn't know. I've not been outside yet, but just from looking outside, it looks cool. I mean, it looks good. I needed to wrap up the vlog for the week, so that's what we're doing now. This was actually a very productive week. I'm sitting on the floor because my desk is a mess right now. I'm working on my custom order and there's stuff everywhere. And then I've got like other things. The desk is desking right now, as the kids used to say. I don't know if they still do, but anyway. The main goal for the week was to overhaul my Etsy shop and do some new banners for my socials. And I got them both finished. Plus, I even made some new cute little things. Now, I listed this guy, but I've made him several weeks back. This is the Willow. No, I'm sorry. This is the Meadow mouse from Todd and James, formerly Madeline Mako. She's having a sale on all of her patterns, so like go buy a bunch of them because they're like, some of them are like 75 cents and they're super cute. So go do that. And then all of my mice. I did the dark gray one, the little mottled one, two different gray ones. This is in the Cozy Occasion yarn from Hobby Lobby. I almost said Hobby Town. What? This is from Hobby Lobby, and this is Sweet Snuggles Light. Best skein of that yarn I have ever used, ever. So we've got those two gray ones, another Cozy Occasion brown one. This is the Bernat, I think it's called Tweeds. I think it's called Typewriter. I don't remember the labels long gone. This is another Cozy Occasion. This is the hummus color. And then we've got just the Bernat. I think this is the baby blanket white. It's a little bit thinner than the rest of them. And then my personal favorite one, and I put this on one of my social medias. This is the little ivory one. If you buy it, I get to come visit him. Look how cute he is. This one's my absolute favorite one. I love him. Look how cute he is. But anyway, so I didn't time like how much all of these took me together, but yeah, I worked on them here and there. Yeah, this is awkward. I worked on them here and there throughout the week, and then I did like all of their ears in one sitting, which I won't do that again. I'm not a fan of batch making. It kind of goes against why I do this. So it goes against why I do this. And I know sometimes it is a necessity, like in market prepping, but for the most part, I like to take my time with each individual thing that I make. And again, this is going to sound woo-woo. I try to put as much thought and care and love into each thing that I make, because I know I'm putting time into it, but people are trading their money for my time. So I'm going to make sure that my time is spent very well and very intentionally. I had an episode earlier this week that lasted until you saw me turn it off, and then I couldn't anymore, especially shows that I already know, like word for word, like that series. I can't watch TV while I do this, and I can't listen to music while I do this. I will have vlogs on in the background, but for the most part, I am like very much tuned into what I am making. I will be starting market prepping next week because I got into this craft fair that I've heard is a really good one. I have to stop calling it a craft fair. It is a curated art market. But anyway, I got into it. It was a juried event, so I'm thrilled that I was picked because I know a ton of crocheters applied. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. And next week we will start market prepping. And I'm wanting to do something a little bit different with my market prepping this year. I'm not going to do a whole lot of shows. Well, I only did 4 last year, and I'll probably do 4 again this year, so it's about the same. But because there are so many crocheters, like there are a lot of events around here that I have looked into that have said we are full for crochet. Okay. No plushies. So it's like, oh, yikes. I'm not one to kind of follow the crowd. And I was actually talking to the person who runs the craft fair that I'm going to be going to. Like, I know you guys got a lot of crocheters, but I don't do the typical stuff. Like, and this is I've said this before, this is no shade against any of these things I'm about to say. I don't do chickens. I don't do anything with mushrooms. I don't do frogs, like the leggy froggies that everybody loved last year. I don't even know if we're still doing those. I don't do anything with a butt. I'm sorry, but I think that's tacky. It's just me. What else don't I do? I don't know. There are a lot of things that don't really appeal to me. And if I'm going to spend my time making them, it's going to be something that excites me. So I'm not, and I might not be the highest selling crochet booth at any individual market, but I think the fact that I only do what I love comes through when I'm talking about it. So I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I'm kind of rambling. I have the house to myself and I'm so not used to this. So I'm, sitting in my floor rambling. So if you have stuck around this long, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out how to make my vlogs more interesting as far as engagement, because I have noticed that like after the first little bit, my viewer retention tanks, and I'd love to change that. I would love to be monetized, but we're just going to see. I love doing this, and it's not for the money, obviously, because I'm not making anything from this. I just love to talk about crochet, and I love to talk about what I make and show off these cute little faces. And, I've learned a lot from the crochet community. Like, I learned how to crochet from YouTube, and it's just, I'm kind of over Instagram, and I don't like Facebook at all because it's overrun with AI slop. So, yeah. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you have stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. If this is something that you like, if this video is something that you like to see more of, please consider subscribing and hit the like button. Trying not to sound too YouTube-y. So other people who crochet or enjoy crochet can join our little community here. So with that, I guess I will see you next week for some market prepping. So until then, bye-bye.